Also, I don't know if you're ready for this. I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea. Good morning from the Bahamas. We are at the buffet, which I think is called the Ocean View Cafe. It's busy, but it's fine, and I really like the buffet setup. The whole hand washing station and all of the things. I also love that they have an Americano machine at the solarium in the adults only area. That is great, and that's included. You don't need to have the premium drinks package for that. I did a great walk around this morning of all the outdoor spaces on deck 14, and just the design on the ship is amazing. I'm very, very impressed. Particularly the rooftop garden and the sunset bar area. It's just gorgeous. So we're having breakfast. I'm gonna go really light on breakfast, probably just some fruit and eggs. And then I am headed to my spa appointment. Skedaddling? I don't know where that came from. I'm heading to my spa appointment, and we are parked right next to the Wish and the Fantasy, which is super fun. And as I said, I will be on the Fantasy in, I think, 3 weeks. So don't worry, I'm not abandoning my love of Disney Cruise Line. But yeah, it was really fun to see the two ships together. I loved it. Just got back from my facial. It was so the spa on this ship is the same as Disney, owned by the same company. Thankfully, I said, please don't try to sell me any products. She was so respectful of that. Purity was my facialist. And they did the thing with the microcurrents and the red light. And I really do see a difference in my skin. It feels very hydrated and brighter and all the things. So I have about 30 minutes before my massage, but I will say the spa, I wish they had a relaxation room. They don't. They have the thermal suite, which if you have either paid for it or you're on that class of stateroom, you have access to. I kind of snuck in there because I went in through the ladies' restroom and I sat in the heated lounges for a while, even though I don't think I was supposed to. But I did just kind of get a vibe for it. It's nice. I like it. I don't know that I would pay a whole upgraded stateroom fare to stay in it, but it's really nice and the vibe is really good. So yeah, it is a little odd that you don't have a relaxation room if you're just getting treatments and not part of the thermal suite. So we'll see what happens with my massage, but I was really happy with my facial. The price was what I've paid in the past for that same type of facial. I think it was $259. I got a little bit of a discount because I purchased 3 services, but that's what it cost when you do a facial on a cruise like the one that I just did. It was a 1 hour, or I think it was a 90-minute actually, facial. So all that to say, getting ready for my next treatment. I think I'm gonna sit in the solarium for a while and read my book, get my massage, then we'll have some lunch. Very peaceful day. We had a great room location, because we're on deck 10 and deck 14, which is where the spa and the solarium and all that aft is where all the stuff is that we want. So I just have to go up 4 flights of stairs, which is very good for me, by the way. Real quick, fun to show you, they do have beautiful artwork. Every floor has gorgeous artwork, and the entire ship has gorgeous artwork. Great sculptures and things like that. Let's see what this one is. There we've got some, I don't know what those are. They look like little sombreros. I wish, oh, they do have little descriptions. There we go. Ceramic and Fiber, Nicole McLaughlin, 2023. Beautiful. Sailing away. Actually, we're not. Oh no, I guess we are moving too. Are we moving? Yes, we're moving. Which ship is moving? Is our ship moving or is their ship moving? Definitely our ship is moving. And there we go, away from Nassau, where I did not get off the boat yet again, per tradition. So pretty though. Goodbye, Bahamas. Well, we're still in the Bahamas because tomorrow we'll be in Bimini. And also Rain, who works here, did my hair. I still have to put my lipstick on and put my shoes on, but yeah, I'm kind of loving this. This dress has pockets. It's super flowy. I will link it below if I can find it. Sometimes stuff will be in the Tommy Bahamas store and you can't find it online. But yeah, Rain did a really good job on my hair. He asked me how I wanted it and I said, blow it out, but I want some movement. I don't want it like stick straight. And it is feeling the teeniest bit Marlo Thomas, but actually I'm really happy with it. He complimented my hair. How does it look in the back? I can't actually see the back, so I'm just assuming it looks good. Also, I don't know if you're ready for this. I'm gonna spill a little bit of tea. So you know how with the upselling in the Disney spa, people will say, oh, well, you know, it's not run by Disney, it's run by an outside company and that's why. Well, guess what? The same company, Time to Spa, that owns the Disney spas, owns the spas on this ship, and I had no upselling at all. So, that's a puzzlement, isn't it? It can be done. Also, I was very vocal, but it didn't even really feel like I needed to be because everyone was really chill about it. I'm super excited to show you guys the, if I can film, the Aqua Suite tomorrow. So that'll be fun. Tonight, again, back at the same restaurant, different menu. It's just been a great day. It's just been a super, super fun day. Not gonna stay out as late because I need more sleep. And it's only a 3-night and I have to jump right back into work when I get back. So I can't really afford to lose out on a bunch of sleep. So may not have a very late night. So the next time you see me, it may be bedtime. We'll see. I'll try to film a little at dinner. Okay, Christy's on her way and we're back at Tuscan. But I will say she has really opened my eyes to, oh, here she is. Gorgeous girl. You look so pretty. Look how cute she is. I know we both got our hair did. We're so cute. Oh, look, there we are. We're so cute. Oh, God.
And then there's this. This is pretty. This is different on every show.
Okay, so it's like a little grand entrance moment that you have. I get it. I get it. I haven't even been over to this whole part of the ship.
Look at these trees.
Okay, this is exactly like Viking has a bar like this. Same position on the ship. Same 2-story. I love this. So pretty. Oh, this is gorgeous.
When you're done, I want you, I want you to do that. Put your thing down and smile at me.
Oh, my glasses? Okay, hold on. That show that we just saw, I'll put the name of it down here because I would not have known how incredible it was if I hadn't seen it. So let me back up to dinner. There was a really weird thing that happened at dinner that I don't think I'm going to talk about on here, but suffice it to say, people can be strange, and a woman got really mad at me and Christy because we were talking about something she didn't want to hear about. And those of you that know me well know what that might have been. And she confronted us. And then I tried to chase her because I don't know, I'm like that. And she ran away. So that was weird. It was really weird. So odd to confront a perfect stranger when they're having a private conversation at their own table at dinner. I'm not going to get into that anymore because it will make me sad, and that's not what we're doing here. Just suffice it to say it was weird. If you ever see me in person, ask me and I'll give you more details on that. So we had drinks, first of all, at the one bar, and I got the 0 proof. So on the ship, they have 0 proof tequila, gin, and one other spirit, and they will make all kinds of fun drinks for you if you ask. But then each bar has like their own individual 0 proof cocktail. So that's been lovely, all of which are covered with the premium drinks package, which we got for like a steal. So that might seem silly to do 0 proof cocktails, but they're expensive. They're like $10. So it's not as poor of a deal as it might seem. Then we had dinner at Tuscan Grill again, but it was a different menu. It was really, really yummy. Then we went to Eden, which is this magical bar area. It reminds me of, I think it's the Navigator's Lounge or something like that on Viking. 2 stories. The plants on the ship, I could do a whole video about the plants because all of the plants on the ship are real and it kind of blows my mind. The horticulture is next level. And yes, maybe it's because I'm 55 years old, but I notice these things. Hats off to whoever does the plants here. Then we went to this show and I'm having trouble giving it adequate words. It was like dance, singing, piano, acrobatics, the whole thing. No notes. Amazing day. All the way through. My spa treatments were great. My hair appointment was great. The evening was great. The entertainment was great. 5 out of 5 stars for today. So one more day left. Again, it's only a 3-night cruise. And I will be back with you guys tomorrow. Good night.
The middle is, and then there's like the wine walk.
Wanna fly
Things you like.
from the chandelier. Okay. Good morning. It is 9:30. This is our last full day. We are in Bimini today, but not getting off the ship because it's only a 3-night. My first time on Celebrity. I really wanted to soak it all in. So I'm headed to the Aqua Spa. Christy and I just had breakfast in the Cosmopolitan, which is a beautiful restaurant. Loved it. Had a very French feeling, as you might expect. So that was really fun. Walked around the ship some more. This morning I was in Eden again, which that is probably the most impressive space on the ship to me. I just love it. I love that. And I love the sunset bar for the outside areas. But so many great, like little unexpected moments on the ship that are, I was telling Christy, far more fabulous than they had to be. There really are all these art installations. There was this mosaic outside one of the restaurants and I was just gobsmacked. Absolutely beautiful. So I'm looking forward to kind of doing a little more hunting around for things like that because, you know, I'm kind of a nerd for all the art installations. And then we're just going to kind of let the day evolve, which is my favorite kind of cruising day. So welcome and let's get into it. Okay, it's a little while later and I'm actually doing some work. I'm toying with trying to organize footage while I'm still on the road because it will make my life much happier when I get home. And I mean, this is not a bad view to work from, right? I'm looking out at Bimini and I'm feeling quite relaxed and it's fun to go through the footage real time. It makes it a little easier for my brain to feel more organized. Okay, I put my microphone on because I felt like it was really echoey. I'm like standing on the infinite veranda. These doors close. So if you wanted like to have more room, you're sitting in the window that comes down. It's kind of architecturally and design-wise, I kind of love it. It has not bothered me in the least. I know there's some people who really hate this type of cabin. I like it. I think it makes, I mean, look how big it makes the room feel. And I'm just sitting here adding the footage. Don't worry, I'm not really working, but I am sort of organizing my footage on my laptop. It will make my life much easier when I get home. But I went to the Aqua Suite this morning, which was $69 for the day pass. I think I mentioned that yesterday. And it was very interesting. Like I want to give you, I'm going to sit on the bed and do this. I want to give you my review while it's still fresh in my head. First of all, I really liked it. It was very relaxing. They have a hammam room like they have on Rainforest Room. So I'm comparing it to the Rainforest Room on Disney Cruise Line. Sorry, should have mentioned that. And then they have an additional steam room. Then they have an infrared sauna and another like dry sauna. And then they have a crystal room that's supposed to be healing. I don't know. I mean, I was in there for a minute. It felt good. I did some inner work. It didn't feel bad, so didn't mind that. So they have more like treatment rooms. Then they have the shower area, which I didn't do because I did get my hair blown out yesterday. And, you know, if you know, you know. And then they have the heated loungers. 2 weird things. Number 1, there's no music. So it's so weirdly quiet that like you hear everything. I would really have loved a little bit of white noise at least, because even if it was just ocean sounds, right? it's really awkward to be with potentially up to like 30 other adults in a space and there be no sound at all. Maybe that's me. Although I chatted with a woman in the locker room and she was like, no, it's weird. Like she mentioned it first. I was like, right? It's kind of weird. But I really enjoyed the space. I loved that one of the, and I can't show you any footage because were people in there and I'm going to honor their privacy. Obviously, it's supposed to be a very zen thing. The heated loungers look out over the ocean, which is so amazing. One of the saunas looks out over the ocean, which I absolutely love. Love that piece of it. The locker room is stupid small. Like there's no room in that locker room because you have women from, getting the spa treatments, and because they don't have the relaxation room, you don't really use the changing room if you're just going to the spa, but you are using it if you're in the Aqua Suite. And I just feel like it was way too small. But there's, little water available and it is very peaceful in there. And I enjoyed my time. I wonder if I was going to do another celebrity cruise that was very spa based, if I would enjoy the Aqua class suites, because you do get access to at least one special restaurant. There's a couple of other perks. That's one thing about celebrity that is super odd to me. And I really do think you want to work with someone who knows what they're doing, because the different categories are numerous and it's kind of complex. And I've never sailed a cruise line with this many different layers of options. So yeah, that will be kind of interesting. In fact, we're in concierge, which, as I said earlier, is not concierge like on Disney. But you do get little perks like snacks every day. And I'm actually waiting on the non-alcoholic. Other people get a bottle of Prosecco, but I don't drink. So I called down and there is a non-alcoholic wine. I shouldn't say that. I do sometimes drink. I have had one drink per day. I had since we've been on this cruise. In fact, Christy's so funny. She's like, do you want to get your drink of the day? Like your literal drink of the day? Because we have the premiums drink package so I can get whatever I want. But y'all know for my health, I don't do so well if I drink. So but I've had a couple of the bartenders be really creative for me, which is really, really nice. So yeah, all that to say, Aqua Spa, worth it, not worth it? For me, it was worth it. If you're not someone that's really into that like quiet Zen spa thing, I would skip it. There's no hot tub like there is on the Disney Wish class ships. I really love the hot tub situation on the Wish. I think it's amazing, and on also the Dream and the Fantasy. So, and I'm sorry, I should have said, I don't want to have to edit that out. So you know what I mean. If you're a Disney person, you know what I missaid and what I meant with what I said. So yeah, you have to take that into consideration. I like the rainforest room better. In fact, that's been the first thing on this ship that I would say definitively was better, is better on Disney, is the spa and the rainforest room. Having said that about the room itself, my spa treatments were much better on this ship than they were on Disney. So yeah, just a little information there. Okay, I'm going to get back to organizing my footage and then I'm going to change and we are going to sushi lunch because there is a sushi restaurant on board that I'm really excited to try. Okay, apologies. I think I've gotten behind on showing you what I've been wearing. This is what I'm wearing to sushi lunch with Christy. It is called Raw on 5. It looks amazing. I'm gonna get my one alcoholic beverage of the day and we're gonna have some sushi. So I'm wearing my Miller sandals from Tory Burch, and this little two-piece set is from Packed. They actually got this back in stock, so I will link it below. I get so many compliments on it every time I wear it. It's perfect for cruising because you can wear these pants. They're that double gauze material for beach, for pool cover up, for whatever. So yeah, I'm all of a sudden very sad that this is only a 3-night cruise and this is literally our last day because I just now am feeling in cruise mode. Happens every time. Don't let me do 3-night cruises anymore, y'all. I mean, I know that's my reality right now, but I'm still gonna be kind of whiny about it. Some more really cool artwork. I love the multi-dimensional stuff. This one is by Catherine Lotson, American Cotton and Wire from 2023. So cool. This one is called Healing Planet, and it's from an African artist. What's her name? What's the African artist's name? Her name is Lindy Sales, also from 2023. Beautiful. Okay, JK, we didn't have a reservation and they were filled for walk-ins. So no sushi for us, but we will know for next time. Look how nice it is. And it is an extra cost. So as Christy so wisely said, we saved ourselves some money. So we ended up having a little appetizer of the caprese salad, which I did not show you. But I'm gonna show you where we are because I've heard from a lot of people that they're on this ship for like a week and never knew this place existed.
And that's included.
And it's included. So you can just walk up and take whatever. They had coffee in the morning, grab and go in the morning, and then lunch type items in the afternoon. So hold on, additional cost. The beverages, where the lady's making the beverages, and she's still doing smoothies now, isn't she?
Oh yeah,
yeah. They're smoothies, but those are an additional cost. So I'm looking, go ahead, Christy.
I'm
what
so
did
sorry.
you want to
If
say?
you have the drink package, the smoothies are included.
Correct. That is one thing about this cruise line, I will say. It's complicated. There's a lot of layers. It's why you should work with a great travel agent. But even with your help, you're still like, wait, is that included? And like the fact that the premium drinks package is up to $17. Okay, well, but if it's a $19 drink, you can ask them to make a $17 version of a $19 drink. And like little picadillos, I guess is what I would call them. It doesn't take very long to figure it out, but it is a little complicated.
Yeah.
Okay, let me show you where I am though. That was the important part. Okay, I'm back at the room and my alcohol-free Chardonnay has arrived. So if you're wanting to know what you get, if you're concierge and you normally would get Prosecco, I don't know why I showed you the window when I said that, this is the wine that you would get. But right now, sadly, I need to start getting organized to leave because my life goes back to normal in a big, there's gonna be like coming out of the gate for a race or a horse, or there's some analogy there that's escaping me because I've probably had too much sun. But I have a busy week starting tomorrow. So I'm gonna kind of wrap my head around that. I'm gonna get packed up, kind of figure out what I'm doing. I will say this is an excellent port for staying on board. If you go to Bimini, and we've been on Bimini before with Virgin Voyages, and it's lovely, but it's very hot today, and I can sit here in the air conditioning with my floor-to-ceiling window and my glass of alcohol-free wine and get my act together, and it's just lovely. We have now had 3 meals at table 504.
504 was the good table.
504 was the good table. We were so happy. We were happy with our service. We loved our food. We loved our servers. We loved our sommelier. I had a sip of her red that she didn't care for, but he's been giving me the non-alcoholic white every night. And it's just been very consistent, good service.
Yeah.
So good.
Oh, and when you're on this cruise ship or any of with this menu, get the pumpkin burrata salad and don't wait to get it on the last night. Get it earlier because it's a delight.
There you go. Okay, we are here in the theater for tonight's show. I will put the name of it on the bottom of the screen, but I did want to show you guys how big the theater is. When we were in here the other night, I don't think I really was able to show you the scope of it. So it's a gorgeous venue. All the shows have been amazing too. So I'm really excited because I don't know who they're waving at somebody. They're very excited to be here. It's so fun.
Maybe you could show me how to love. Maybe I'm going through withdrawals.
Okay, we are at the rooftop bar. We finally made it up here. I've been wanting to come up here since we saw it the first day we got on the ship. I have the zero proof French influence and she has the dirty French influence with Tito's.
Yeah. Cheers, cheers. It was a good cruise.
Oh.
This is a good one to end the cruise with.
Totally good. Totally. Okay. It's over. It was such a good sailing. It was so fast. I really do feel like I get celebrity cruises though now. I understand who they're for. I understand what they excel at. Not everything was to my liking, but enough was to my liking that I absolutely will sail on this cruise line again. I've heard the older ships sometimes can struggle, but this ship, the Ascent that we've been on, everything from all the public spaces, the theaters. We saw this show tonight. I think it was called Awaken. All of the shows have been bonkers, but this one with the staging and the screens and the acrobatics and the people falling from the ceiling and jumping into the stage, the caliber of the performers, the lighting, the stage itself, the choreography, the vocalists, it was insane. So glad we did it. Our meals were consistent across the board, like so many things I could say. But at the end of the day, if you've been on the fence, especially if you're someone who has sailed Disney and you're like, am I gonna like it? I have another trip coming up in like 2 weeks. I will try, I promise, to do a comparison video talking about the two and what I think you'll miss. So make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, if that's a video that would be interesting to you. But if you have maybe your first celebrity sailing coming up or you're thinking of doing it, just do it. It's an amazing experience. The customer service has been stellar. And, if something isn't right, I'm going to say it. I'm not paid to be here. I use my own money for this cruise. Huge thanks to Christy for inviting me. I'll put all her information below if you're interested in booking Celebrity or Disney or any cruise line. She's a fantastic travel agent and a wonderful friend. And it was just a really good sailing. So now it's time to get back to real life for a couple of weeks, and then we have a Disney cruise coming up. So make sure you subscribe. It would mean the world to me. It's totally free. I don't just do cruising. I also do a lot of home videos. I also talk about all different aspects of my life, and I would love to have you along for the journey. And as always, this video and all my videos have been brought to you by my wonderful patrons. $7 a month, and they all got to see this video a day or maybe even 2 or 3 days earlier and ad-free. So if you want to be able to do that too, as well as join live streams, go on our group trips together, we have a cruise coming up, all of the things, I would love to see you over there. Okay, enough of that. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're finding joy, and I hope you have many happy travels. I'll see you in the next video.